I shall hit the record button. So this will appear on my YouTube channel, Peaceful Experience. And you'll be able to, if you like the session today, you can, it's up there forever. It'll take me a couple of days to upload it, but it'll be there in a couple of days' time. So welcome. It's going to stand further back, hopefully, so hopefully you can still hear me okay. Yep. Excellent. So you can practice Qigong in your bare feet, in your socks. They say, most traditionalists would say in your bare feet, but you can do it in your stockings feet. You can do it if you're outside and you come across a lovely spot when you're out walking. You even practice Qigong with your hiking boots on. You know, it's not a, you still feel the benefits. So we're going to find a spot, as you see. I'm going to be moving a little bit my arm to the side, up above, make sure I'm not going to catch in anything. Maybe go a little step to the side. And just make sure you're not going to, you don't need a lot of room, just a little bit of room around your area. So we're not going to move very much as we would in Tai Chi. Although they are moving forms in Qigong. But this is predominantly on your standing forms. You can do them sat down as well if you need to. So it's very adaptable. So we're going to start off just doing a simple breathing exercise, just to get you the breathing, because we're not mentioning the breathing technique. So we're starting off in emptiness stance. So I'll just talk you through. This is a stance we're going to go into every now and again in between forms. So we've got our feet about shoulder width apart. Knees just slightly bent. Moving our arms away from our bodies. Fingers and thumbs pointing downwards. And now in Qigong, we talk about 3 energy centers. There's the lower dantian, the middle dantian, and the higher or upper dantian at the head. But the breathing comes from this lower dantian, the guts, underneath the belly button, that area there. And all that means is every time we're breathing in, our chest expands and moves away from the spine, and this area should do as well. And then we breathe out through the mouth, the chest and the gut should go back towards the spine. Don't worry if you forget every now and again, you concentrate on the forms. It's just when you can, remember to breathe in this way. And quite often we're breathing at the same time as we're moving, which we'll go into that in a few minutes. So that's emptiness stance. Take a nice couple of deep breaths. We try to breathe in through the nostrils. And out through the mouth. Relax the shoulders. And let's create what we say in Qigong. We say create an inner smile. Let's relax, let's enjoy the session. We're not on trial here. We're not trying to get anywhere, not trying to achieve anything. We're just going to follow some actions and just relax into it and enjoy it as much as we can. So the first, let's just do a nice easy breathing exercise. So we're going to cup our hands out of the lower dantian. And then as we cup our hands, we're going to breathe in. We're going to move our hands up. And at the chest, turn the hands and breathe out. Lower down chin, we just turn the hands again. Turn the hands back down, palms down, breathe out. Breathing in. And again, turn the hands, palms upwards at the bottom. Inhale. Exhale as we turn the hands, point downwards. And again. So we're tying in the rate we exhale and inhale with the movement. So it's breathing in. And then out. And again, breathe in. And out. And again. We'll do one more. And then we're going to go straight into gathering of chi. So we're going to sweep round again. Nice big breath in. Palms as far high above you as you can, and then breathe out at the top. And we'll do a couple more. The same again. So breathe in. And again, one last time. Briefly back into emptiness stance. And we can just reset the legs if we need to. I'm going to do a little bit of movement now. We're going to do these arm swings. So we'll just go side to side. And what's happening here is we're slapping the lower dantian at the front, gently. And behind my back, the back of your hand is just gently slapping the base of your spine. Breathing with this one is just evenly, not a particular time. Just breathing from that lower dantian. Turning the body. Relaxing, let the arms and hands just relax and swing. We can even close our eyes if you're used to that movement. And we just keep our attention all the time, whenever we can, on the breathing and the movement. If we get distracted, we just remind ourselves to go back to the breathing and the movement. We try and just be in the moment. We'll do one more to each side. And then let the hands come to the side. And again, nice deep breath. So gathering of chi. And again. And then one last time. And again. Back into emptiness stance. Again, we can release. Take a drink if you feel you need one. And then just set yourself back into emptiness stance. Right, so we're going to go on the first. This is called harmonizing the chi, and this is first form of the Shibashi. So we start with our, just turn your hands so your palms are facing behind you. And I'm just going to breathe in. Let the fingers just relax down as you're breathing in, up to about your chest, up to about between your chest and shoulders. And then we're just going to breathe out and let the hands come down to the lower dantian roughly, and then up again. Breathe out. So we're breathing in as our hands rise, and then breathing out as our hands drop down. And again, nice easy breath. And this is quite often used as a warm-up exercise, probably why it's the first one of the Shibashi set. It's a great form for just allowing the body to relax. Great for like your blood flow. Helps with high blood pressure. Just helps just harmonize all the chi energy that's flowing through your body. And we'll do a couple more. Now we'll go into the gathering of chi, but we'll only take it to about level with the top of our heads this time, just an intermediary one. Nice and easy, top of the head, not right above. Let the hands come down. And then we're going to go straight into the next one, which is called opening the chest, which is starts off very similar. So we're breathing in, breathing out as our hands come to the side and we open the chest. Again, lower the hands to the side, and then down. Open the chest. So here we go. So go up to the side. Back extended in front of us, and then down. So the breathing is breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and out. And again, breathing in, out, in, and out again. Just do that again. We'll do 3 more. This is just allowing ourselves to be more open to receive and give love. So just opening that chest up. There's no need to hide. We just be who we are. And then the last one. And this time we'll go into nice 3 gathering of chi. This time a nice high one right above our heads. And again. One last time. We go into emptiness stance. And then we can reset. Lift the legs. Obviously, when you're practicing this on your own, whenever you feel, you just need to, sometimes you might do 3, 4, 5 forms on the bounce all at once. And then you do the reset yourself. It's whenever is comfortable for you. And so we'll go into, I always remind myself, separating clouds, this one's called. The idea of this, we're just going to be moving this kind of action. And we're going to be separating clouds. Imagine there's clouds above our heads. There's a visualization here. And we're just parting the clouds to allow our true self to soar. That's the idea, to be seen and to be recognized. So we start off, I'll do the actions first. So we cross our hands, sometimes called just simply cross hands as one, but we cross our hands. And then we go right above our heads. Palms down as we push in the clouds away. And then we just sweep round again. Cross your hands at the wrists. So the breathing is breathing in as our hands cross. And then out. Breathe in. We have to hold it by the time we get to the top, but that's okay. And then breathe out. Breathe in. And out. And again. So just keep bringing your attention back to the movement. Let your attention go with the movement, the breathing, and perhaps even the idea of just moving the clouds. Perhaps we can imagine ourselves soaring above the clouds, free of the illusions. So do a couple more. What we're going to do, we're going to go straight into the next form. So we're going to go back out and do this small gathering of chi, just quite often used to get your hands in the right position for the next form. So we're going to go down the body, and then we're going to flip slowly to the sides. Make our stance a little bit wider. Still have the knees bent. Now our palms, a bit like you're holding a plate in both hands. And this is, or in this case, or imagining that there's a rainbow balanced either end, right above your head and landing on the other hand. So we're going to dance with the rainbow dance, this is called. And all we do here, just tip to the side, keeping our hands in the same position as we can. And then we're going to come back up and then go to the other side. Your gaze always goes with the hand that's going downwards. So it's this kind of action. And the breathing is you inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. Inhale as you come up, and then down. Bend the knee if you need to. So as you're in this position, if you bend into the right-hand side, your right leg is straight and your left leg is just slightly bent. And you just swing that over. Again, just stretching as far as comfortable. Some people can stretch more than others. But you can still feel the benefits of Qigong as long as you do it as well as you can and best you can. Even with limited movement, you can feel the benefits. We'll do one more to both sides. This time as we come up, drop the hands, and we'll do 3 lots of gathering of chi, the tall one, the nice big one right above our heads. Again, last one. Like an emptiness stance. Again, we'll just reset. Give a shake, take a drink. So this next one is this is the fifth one in the Shibashi one. It's got various names. One of them's rolling ball. I like to call it, this one's sometimes known as repulse monkey. So it's a monkey form. Obviously, monkey are mischievous and creative and lively and all those things. And this is in particular when your mind is going like a monkey where it can't stop. And this can help to just settle that down. So it's called repulse monkey. You just repulsing the monkey in a gentle way. Probably the most difficult one to pick up, this one, but I'll show you anyway and see how you go. So we're going to do the short gathering of chi. So we'll bring our hands slowly at the sides, down through the center. And this time we're going to come to the starting position. So we've got our hands roughly at the chest area, hands a little bit in front of the chest, about head width apart. Then what we're going to do is, whichever way right hand's going to go back, left hand's going to go forward. And then as you get to the right at the end of the stretch, your palms are going to face upwards. So that's the first position. Then I'm going to swing as if past your ears with this hand that's gone backwards. It's going to squeeze as if you're squeezing a ball past your ear. This one's coming, and your other hand now comes towards the other hand again, so you're back in that original position again. So we'll do it again. So, and this time the other hand goes forward, and then you end up with palms facing upwards. Then you come back, roll past your ear, out to the front, then out again. Push outwards, and then turn the palms upwards again. So we're like twisted. Come back round. And that's the repulse monkey there. Put your hands to your front. And just turn them as you go to the back and front. Come round again. And then push the monkey mind away. And then turn, once you've pushed it, you turn it, do the palm thing, facing upwards. Come back round the other side. Push the monkey mind away. Palms upwards. Hand past the ear. Pushing past your hand. Repulse. So the breathing will breathe in. You do this action, and then breathe out as your hand comes forward. Probably actually easy to do when you get a little bit of rhythm going with it. Just need a little bit of practice. And again, it doesn't matter if you make a mistake. You just set the attention to keep practicing. We'll do one more each backwards. This time the hands come in front of your chest. We'll just let the hands drop to the side. We're going to widen the stance for this next one into a half stance, which is about 3 foot lengths apart. And this is called rowing the boat at the heart of the lake. So we're going to be bouncing on our knees again. And then all we're going to do with this one, take a nice breath in, and we're going to swing as if we're doing the kind of butterfly stroke and swimming. So we go wide, and then down in front of us. Palms facing down as we come down in front. Breathing in, and then breathing out at the top. Breathing in. Come down as low as you can, as comfortable. If you prefer, you can do this in the standing form. If you want to keep your hand like this. And the idea of it rowing the boat, center of the lake, we're already on our journey. We're already at least halfway there. Perhaps we're further along our path than we think we are. Perhaps there'll be a time shortly when we don't need the boat. Last one. And we'll go into 3 turns of gathering of chi. Nice again. So the difference here is that you bring your hands, your fingers are pointing towards each other as they come down. Back in emptiness stance. And again, we can reset. So that was form number 6. 3 more to do in this first 9 of the Shibashi forms. This next one is just called lifting ball, which I've done before. So hopefully, and this is just the expression of showing a ball to your friend and just the joy. You can lift your spirits as you lift the ball. Imagine it lifting your spirits. Can't be down in the dumps. So that's just a little bit. We'll go back and I'll set you off again. So when your hands, what you have a hand going to the side, and as it comes back to the middle of the front hand, your other hand sweeps around from behind your back and goes to the other side. You rest in the back of your hand on the lower spine. So you can do 2 ways of breathing with this. You can breathe to one side all the way to the next, and then breathe in. And just let your breath come naturally. So start off with your hands beside. Whichever side you want to go to first, you're going to lift the ball to that side, and you're going to swing around, like swap your hands over, go to the other side. Nice and smoothly. You can speed this one up a little bit if you prefer. All the time, just let your attention stay with the movement, the breathing. Perhaps just visualizing your spirit starting to soar. And just get lost in the movement. See if you can notice the stillness, even when the body is moving. Perhaps there's something about us that's always still and just watching. We'll do 3 more to each side. And then we'll come back to center, briefly in dead stance. We'll do a little gathering of chi, the smaller version, just to the top of the head. Let the energy come down the body. And then we're going to position our hands, fingers pointing away from the point to the front, palms facing each other, as if we're going to clap our hands, head width apart. And now we're going to do the 8th form, which is looking at the moon. So here we're going to swing back over our shoulder. Doesn't matter which one first. Now I'm going to imagine, so one hand goes a bit further back, this goes as far as it can. I'm going to imagine we can just see the moon, and I'm going to pull the rays of the moon down to the lower dantian, and then I'm going to swing to the other side. Same thing, moon, drag the rays down, up to the other side. So we get to the point here briefly, and then we move on. And the more we do it, the more we just become continuous movement. So the reason we're doing this is the moon has a special place in Chinese and Qigong, in that it always shines. One of the things it does, it always shines. So it was believed that it was a cure or a way for everlasting life, if you had the secrets of the moon shining within you. So that's just one of the stories about this one, this form. So it's inhaling to back down here, inhale, then out, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So do a couple more to each side. Next time you come back to center, we'll go into the nice big gathering of chi. And again, back into emptiness stance. Going to be set. Shake the body. Go back into emptiness stance. So now we're going to go into the 9th Shibashi form, which again, I think I've done this before on here, on Waking Together. This is called pushing palms, turning the waist. This is like clearing out old energy and bringing new energy into that's how I always see it, how it feels for me energetically. So we'll do a small gathering of chi to the top of the head. Put the hands, come down the body. Now, whichever it is you want to do first, one hand comes to the lower dantian with the palm of the hand facing upwards. And then the other one is at your heart and pushing to one side. Just going to, the form is going to push. Try, your hips will probably move as well, but try and turn the hips, the waist as well. So you're pushing to the side, then you're going to draw fresh energy in and swap the hands over and go to the other side. So pull again, push to the other side. Again, it's breathing into center. And as we're pushing old energy our way, inhale fresh chi, exhale old chi. Again, all the time, distracted, keep bringing your attention back to the movement and the breathing. Perhaps just visualizing, just pushing that chi away, old chi, and bringing in fresh ideas, fresh chi, fresh realizations, perhaps. Draw a couple more to each side. This time, hands come to the center. I drop our hands to the side. And then we're doing 3 lots of gathering of chi. And this time, as the hands come down, just going to rest on the lower dantian. Just going to stand for a few moments. Take some nice, easy breaths. See if you can feel the lower dantian moving as well as your chest. And you're breathing in and out. Then the next outward breath. Just get the hands drop to the side. Back into emptiness stance. And then release and relax. Thank you for joining this session. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, like I said before, this recording will be uploaded to my YouTube site. Any comments would be appreciated. If you have any questions, got a few minutes, I think.
Thank you, Ian. It was so relaxing. It's interesting because it feels like I'm relaxed. The body's relaxed, but it's also the energy's moving. It feels very good. Thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. That's a nice sign that you can feel the energy moving, but you're feeling relaxed as well. It's good.
Yes.
That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be effortless, that you don't even notice. But
Yeah.
usually we feel all the little kind of bits of where the energy's got stuck, with beliefs or whatever, or something we're carrying, maybe, some emotion of some sort or whatever it is,
Yeah.
But, this is a lovely way of getting rid of some of them blockages, doing
Yes.
something relaxing and fun.
Yes.
Enjoyable.
Exactly. Yeah. Audrey wrote in the chat, the intonation of your voice moving the chi was soothing and filling.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
I try to treat it like a meditation session. So and my voice just goes that way when I'm doing Qigong and when I'm teaching a guided meditation of some sort. I can't really, it's just, it suits the exercise. I think it suits the Qigong. That's all quiet and soothing, and yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Your voice is a big part of it for me. And your clarity of instruction and the beauty and grace that with which you move, that really inspires me too. So just being able to move through, I can actually detect the blockages of energy, especially in my upper body.
Yeah.
And then through the movement, I can actually feel it release. I mean, that's just amazing.
Yeah. I'm not going to confess and know how it exactly works. I just know that it does. I'm just kind of in awe of these guys. Like maybe 3,000 or 4,000 years ago, they knew this is how it was and this is how it worked. And they wouldn't tell people. They quite often say they have students and say, go away and practice that form for 2 months. Just do that. And don't, I don't want to hear from you. Just go and practice and then come back and tell me what's going on afterwards. That was the kind of one of the traditional ways of teaching Qigong, was to just send people away, but don't tell them. Don't tell them anything. Just say, do it. Just go and do it. Trust me. Go and do it.
Yeah.
I quite like that. Like meditation by stealth almost,
Yes. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I really like that too.
Yeah. Excellent.
So your website is peacefulexperience.com?
It is, and my YouTube channel is called the same name.
Gotcha. I want to make sure everybody knows that. And then we'll see you on the first Sunday in November, which is the 5th, correct?
The 5th, yes. Yeah, I'm there for that. Absolutely.
Oh, thank you so much for being with us every
And one
Sunday.
day I'd love to get out there sometime and do a retreat or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'd
That'd
love
be
to
really
have
cool.
you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Drop some suggestions of you.
Will do.
Yeah. I would like to. It'd be lovely to do that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Be nice to
Okay.
meet somebody face to face.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's so fun to be out here in La Vida and in the mountains and in the country together and really spend time with people.
Yeah. You go for a lovely long walk and do some Qigong up on some country next to some trees or something. Or some
Yes.
lake. Beautiful.
Next to the lake. Yeah.
Yeah, lake. Yeah, even get a lot of water forms done near the lake. That's wonderful when you do that.
Yes. Great. Well, thank you so much, Ian. And I want to invite everyone to come back this afternoon at 5 o'clock Eastern time. We have a whole evening full of programs. So we'll look forward